Wrestling World, what is up? This is your host, Luis Reynoso, reporting you this week's top 5 weekly WWE stories. Earlier this week was incredibly important because it was the first time in a very long time that the draft has come back to New York City. Anyways, I actually just wanted to say that. But anyways, guys, the draft was earlier this week and it was incredibly awesome because it was the beginning of a new era. This past Tuesday, the draft allowed all the superstars to be drafted to its respective brands, whether that was Monday Night Raw or SmackDown Live, because SmackDown, it is finally coming live to you at home. It's about time, damn it. So now I'm going to give you a breakdown of all the superstars and where they were drafted to, whether that was Monday Night Raw or SmackDown Live. So right now, get yourself ready because I'm going to pop on your screen the list right now. As you can see, Monday Night Raw ended up with more superstars. Why? It's 3 hours, which makes sense. And one of the rules in the draft was for every 2 picks that SmackDown obtained, 3 picks Raw will have. Another rule during the draft was tag team division. So for example, if a single competitor from the tag team was drafted, him and his partner could be drafted as well, or just him alone. For example, the Usos, they went to SmackDown Live, while Bray Wyatt's family unfortunately got split up. So Braun Strowman, he went to Raw, Bray Wyatt went to SmackDown. How can that possibly be? They were a great stable, they were a great team. They were a scary, very scary team. Monday Night Raw has more champions. They have the Women's Championship, they have the United States Championship, they have the Tag Team Championship. They will eventually have the Cruiserweight Championship because this past Monday, WWE announced the Cruiserweight division is coming back. Cruiserweight division will only be exclusive on Monday Night Raw. Now, the most important question to be asking is, what the heck happened to Heath Slater? He didn't even get drafted. Where will WWE take this? I'm looking forward to it. The next story is Brock Lesnar was found guilty again with another substance. Come on, Beast. Brock Lesnar was tested positive on a substance called clomiphene. This substance is an estrogen blocker which makes the individual stronger, faster, essentially enhancing performance. Brock Lesnar has yet to publicly give a statement regarding clomiphene, so hopefully he'll have a good excuse, Brocky. In other news, it is being reported by the Wrestling Observer that Roman Reigns has been tested positive to Adderall, a substance that was used by Ambrose earlier this year on April. Ambrose was immediately suspended by the WWE despite disputing such actions because he was taking the substance Adderall for ADHD. The drug acts as a stimulant, thus masking fatigue, pain, increasing concentration, and alertness. The WWE has yet to disclose any further information regarding Adderall, so it should be interesting where Roman Reigns will end up come this Sunday at Battleground. The next story, according to Bloomberg, is a long list of former wrestlers who have joined together to file a lawsuit alleging the WWE not taking good care of them in any medically competent or meaningful manner when they suffer concussions during their WWE careers. But WWE did not hold back. They attacked with this following statement. This is another ridiculous attempt by the same attorney who has previously filed class action lawsuits against WWE, both of which have been dismissed. A federal judge has already found that this lawyer made patently false allegations about WWE, and this is more of the same. We are confident this lawsuit will suffer the same fate as his prior attempts and be dismissed. Now this is one of my favorite stories this week. This is when Cesaro dropped the pipe bomb when he was interviewed. However, it was the way he expressed his frustration on the Raw management. Earlier this week, the King of Swing, because you enjoy when he swings those bodies around the mat, was interviewed about Mick Foley and Stephanie coexisting. Here is a conversation of what he had to say.
Honestly, that's part of the problem. That you just asked me that question because I don't really care.
Cesaro said,
I think Raw going forward needs to be about the superstars. It needs to be about the performers in the ring and not about how Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley coexist. They need to be there to mediate and make the best show. But that does not need to be the focus. So, the focus should be on the superstar who got drafted. We have Seth Rollins, we have New Day, we have Finn Bálor coming up from NXT. Those are the people we should be here talking about. But we're talking about Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley, which is annoying to me. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, as we finish week 2, as I present to you this week's top 5 weekly WWE stories. Any questions, comments, disagreements, conversations, whatever you have, just drop them downstairs. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs this video up. Let's see what happens on Monday Night Raw after Battleground and on SmackDown Live on Tuesday. So ladies and gentlemen, this is your host, Luis Reynoso, cause you already know so, and it's time for me to log off.